Hi, hello. I get this question very frequently. People ask me things like, which certification is better? Should I go for PSM, that is a professional Scrum Master, or the CSM, certified Scrum Master? And what is the difference and the commonalities? The PSM, the professional Scrum Master, is coming from scrum.org, which is founded by the founders of Scrum, Ken Squaber and Jeff Sutherland. So it is coming from the masters or the founders of Scrum. Because of that, it has tremendous credibility. What about CSM? CSM is provided by Scrum Alliance. So long time back, Ken Scaber and Jeff Sutherland were part of Scrum, and at that time, part of Scrum Alliance, and at that time, Scrum Alliance started giving the certification called Certified Scrum Master, and that is also based on the Scrum Guide prepared by Ken Squaber and Jeff Sutherland, and it continues. CSM has the early starter advantage because that is in existence for a very long time now, whereas professional Scrum Master PSM is a newbie, but then coming from the masters of Scrum. So one has the early starter advantage, and the other one, uh, even if it is a late starter, it is coming from the founders, so it has its own credibility. Both have situational questions, or rather scenario based questions, and it is very difficult to, especially PSM, it is very difficult to clear professional Scrum Master certifications without hands-on experience in Scrum projects. Whereas for CSM, you attend a 2-day course by a certified Scrum trainer by Scrum Alliance, and after that you do an online test, which was not there before. Now they have introduced a test. So that way, I think getting certified as CSM is easier than getting certified as PSM. And the value of PSM certification is much, much more because it is not easy to clear. Unless and until that person has hands-on experience on Scrum, it is very difficult to clear PSM. That gives its value, a compounded value, because it is coming from the founders of Scrum in the first place. And the second one is, unless and it is not diluted yet, unless and until you have hands-on experience, it is very difficult. My view is, or my experience is, if if you worked in Scrum and if you can really interpret every twist within the burn down chart, if you can come up with the probable causes and the probable corrective actions for every twist of the burn down chart, then you have enough knowledge uh, for the PSM. The PSM is not very expensive because it starts with 100 USD exam fees, whereas the CSM is expensive. It works out to be around 500 USD in India. Plus, you'll have to go for these classes and stuff like that. So if you know the subject, if you've worked in Scrum projects, and if you want a highly credible certification which is economical, then my view is please go for the Professional Scrum Master PSM 1 certification, where the exam fee is only $100. And later on, maybe you can go for PSM 2. But having some certification in Scrum is better than having no certification in Scrum for your career. So go with PSM1 and then decide whether to go for PSM2 or CSM. That is up to you. A good starting point can be PSM1. And you get more information about the PSM1 if you at the scrum.org uh, website. I'll repeat scrum.org website. These are my views uh, based on my experiences. Others need not agree with it. But if you get some value, ultimately it should come from you. Please go to scrum.org, see what it's available there, then go to scrumalliance.org and see what's available there. My view is go with PSM1 first, get that certification, which is tremendous value. Then later on decide whether you want to go for PSM2 or CSM. PSM is coming from the founders. CSM has the early starter advantage. Syllabus is same. Both the exams are based on Scrum Guide by Ken Scaver and Jeff Sutherland. Thank you very much.